face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
Hey!
Yo. Now you're cutting out.
I'm not cutting out. You're cutting out.
All right. Well, when I made the stream, I saw American Crawlers chime in. I was like, that's an early chime in at 4:42 p.m. my time. It's like, wow. I didn't know how you could do that. I don't know if he's here in the chat anymore. That's a long time to wait. We must be good. We must be good.
Yeah. Or he's still waiting from last week for us to start. And
Yeah.
He's still there.
Yeah.
Weird. What's up, RC Jeep guy? Make stuff better.
Hey. Yes.
Wow. Oh, I got my glasses on still.
Ah.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna put those back on. Actually, there's a lot of Christopher with them on. And there's been I feel like the RC world has picked up recently.
A little bit.
Picking up.
Yeah.
Out. Traxxas had that new big buggy.
Yep.
That they dropped, the Jado, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gas nitro. Well, they had a nitro one too.
Did they do the? I only saw the electric one.
Oh wait, maybe you're right. Maybe it was just electric.
A nitro, but now it's an electric 8 scale. But yeah,
you're very loud in my ears. I don't know why. Audio's all over the place.
it is. It's like we changed everything up on everybody. I did. I'm way closer to my work spot now. I moved my desk into the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Can't actually see my logo anymore because it's not like off-centered, like over my shoulder.
There it is. I know. I forgot to make a sign. I was gonna make a sign for behind me, and I forgot. I was like, "Come on."
Is he sounding crackly for anybody else, or is it just me? Yeah, your audio sucks.
What?
Somebody else just said it.
Your audio sucks.
It's clipping so hard.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're clipping so hard.
Are you sure you're not on your headphones, Mike?
No.
Okay. Well,
Well, how about now?
still clipping.
Better?
No, it's
Really?
clipping, yeah.
I have it turned all the way down.
Tap on your. Yeah, that ain't it.
Yeah, it's right here. See?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, it was clipping pretty bad.
Is it still doing it?
No shave, man. No shave November. It's getting thick. Getting kind of annoying. Sonic Moto USA, dude. So I took the Mando in, and I'm having it repaired and put back together. There's a little crack in the upper part. We've got a shop here that works on all that kind of stuff. He specializes in vintage music instruments, stringed stuff. And I went in there, and so he's like, yeah, it's totally worth putting some money into. And so he's fixing it, and we're gonna restring it up for me, get it going.
Nice.
Find one of the little metal plates that go over the strings on the bottom. But yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna get it up and running for me.
How's that for volume?
It's quiet now, but that's probably because I just turned down. Actually, I have you on like 0 because it was so hot coming in.
How about now?
Better.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Doesn't show me peaking anymore. So
No, it sounds good. Steve, RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7, dude. It's been a hot minute.
What's going on?
Minute.
Yes.
He's got some really awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Your mic sounds like a crappy Xbox Live mic from 2005. Seems to be working now.
Nice. All right.
Brian
there you
Koch,
go.
what's going on? He just did a new build. He has a whole new build video.
I haven't seen
y'all
it.
need to check out. So that's good. Harley Designs. We're
In the house.
talking about him offline.
Yeah, we were.
It wasn't online. I was going to say we were just talking about him, but we weren't. but we were.
Yes.
Because the stuff we were saying would probably get us kicked off YouTube if we were saying it live. So
Probably.
sorry, bud.
Yeah, well, you know.
RC4 RC84 Films. Chris, what's going on, man? I thought that was that Chris Andrews.
5x5. I don't know what that means.
The what? 5x5, Pablo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
RC Tank Trucks busy. Same here. Getting older. Getting older.
Yes.
Getting older.
It's happening.
And kids are getting older. That's the big thing for me. The kids getting older.
Yep.
And yeah, same white in the beard.
Ah.
It's little streaks down there. But yeah,
we call them racing stripes.
Yeah, racing stripes. That's good. Having to wear glasses now. Never wore glasses until a couple years ago now. And even when I do, I don't usually wear them, but I just had them on. I wanted to take them off, and I was like, oh, you know what? Let's leave those on for tonight. But yeah, I just, I'm getting excited to see stuff popping again because one, me being my kids having so many other things going on.
Yeah.
Getting older, other hobby interests because of them, whatever. Like there wasn't a lot pushing me to be like, do RCs. But
right.
I just redid the track. In fact, I have video that I haven't posted to prove
now
it.
You're like, I got to get away from this. These crazy kids. Coming in 5x5 radio speak. I gotcha. So
I just redid the area.
Nice.
So that was just this week, and then it rained. So it's actually looking really good. Everything's kind of packed in nice. But that I didn't do a good job smoothing out. Kind of the nice soaking kind of leveled it out.
Yeah.
Smoothed it out. But
you know what's funny is that I had that kind of epiphany this weekend actually about getting out and playing some more.
Yeah.
So my son had a rough day at the track. And I think it was that he was coming down with a cold because he's sick now. He was sick the day after, but it was more of like he's at a different level now. Like now he's kind of going into the much more competitive racing kind of a thing. And I realized, you know what? I think it's time that we need to go out and play. And I asked him about crawling, and he's like, well, we've been going to the same spot over and over and over again. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. But then I started realizing, let's just clear out the backyard again. And let's put the rally cars out there and play. Yep. Yeah. And, slam doors to each other. Well,
what rally cars? There's no new rally cars coming out.
Well, okay.
That
So
look like a Ken Block car. Of course not.
So I could show this. I don't know if I could show the rest of it. And this is kind of talking about what we were talking about with Harley, but I don't know if you want to go full screen with this or not.
Oh, they've got new posters that look like a box.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. There it is. So this thing's actually really, really rad. Like,
is it wild?
It is semi-wild.
Would you say it's a wild thing?
No.
Say it's a wild thing. Come on.
No. Did the wild thing on my leg.
Okay. So, but no, they have not been seen out in the wild. Speaking of wild, yeah.
Well, until today. Yeah. And so my release said, "Hey,
who was it that blew it? Let's put them on blast."
There's like 5 of them that did.
Let's put all 5 of them on blast.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You don't even know.
But that's okay. If I was trying to make money on YouTube and stuff like that, then I would probably be a little bit upset.
Are some of them not based in the US?
Yes. Correct.
Just across the pond.
Some of them, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, and I think that might be some of it. It's funny because there's a few that were, all of a sudden I got an email last night that said, let me just confirm about release date. And it had like 30 emails on it. And I was like, hey, I know these guys. And I was like, that probably shouldn't have been a reply all.
Yeah.
So, I was like,
did you take all of their emails down so you can start spamming them?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't have expected anything less.
Holding their RC's ransom.
I do like 3 of those 3-dimensional posters.
Yeah. So, but that was one of the things, it was kind of bizarre that I started seeing things pop up and run videos and stuff like that. Whatever. full disclosure, I got one that was semi-defective. The car ran phenomenal. Like the car actually is super, super cool.
Exceeded expectations.
It did actually.
Okay,
100%.
so yeah.
No,
I'm putting words in his mouth just because I want to for fun and seeing where it goes tonight.
it actually did, because when I picked it up, it looked like it's a normal like touring car body style size. Yeah, it's not very big,
So small
but
10 scale.
but it's very planted. It's very heavy, and it feels really good. Like heavy in a good way, like planted wise.
Yeah.
But it was the problem was the radio. You're supposed to bind the radio to the receiver. Well, I went to go push the receiver
It doesn't
button.
come bound.
I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but when I looked it up, it said, "Oh, you might have to bind the receiver." Blah blah blah. So I was like,
They all say that, and you never have to. So yeah,
exactly.
You have wrong. Yeah.
So I went to go hit the bind button,
Doing their thing,
and I was like, "Where's the bind button?" And it's like rolling around in the receiver box. And so I was like, the bummer about that.
That's probably what happened. Is the person that put it together was like, nothing to see here. Put it in the box. Like they went to bind it, and there wasn't a button, and they just like kind of looked both ways and stuck the radio in the box and wrapped it and sent it down the line.
Yep. No, it was
Pablo's name on it. This one
probably it probably has a special sticker on it. But we're
going to show off our 3D dimensional poster
ahead
of time. So give him the one that has the busted receiver.
Yeah. Now the bummer about it is that it's got a really cool light kit on it, like the headlights and
use it.
Right.
I would have never said that. That's this is fully a Pablo thing to make that kind of a statement.
It's got a backfire thing that's really really cool. I've seen some of the videos that they posted
every time you race and drive with it.
No, they have
around the racetrack with your left blinker going the whole time.
Pretty much, yeah. Now they have settings where you can turn the blinkers off, but the headlights and the taillights are cool. They're all like molded and they look 3D realistic. Like they're cool. It's cool. So.
Innovation RC posted. All right, we blasted him.
All right.
What's up, Sleek RC Hobbies? Hey, why doesn't Arrma do nitro, do you think? If you were to guess, why would Arrma not do nitro?
Because it's
Go ahead and you can offend the nitro gang. It's okay.
No, I think because that's a low-C thing.
Yeah. It's not much of a basher thing anymore.
Oh, well, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Because of the instant power and speed and all the tricks and stuff people are doing with the electric ones.
Yeah. Well, I guess
too many variables in making it run right and customer satisfaction.
Yeah.
For what Arrma is. Yeah.
Metal RC goes, you had to think about it. Here's why I had to think about it. Because of the low C8 and Arrma has a Typhon, and we've seen some Typhons out on the 8 scale track. So it's not too far of a stretch to see a Typhon Nitro. Yeah, that it's not too far of a thing. So to me, that's why I was like, I could see it with
I could see it still for the guys that race them.
Yeah.
But other than that, and the Typhons aren't a race buggy.
No, they did, but they did okay out there. They did all right, but it's not, you can't dial it in like the low C8.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
8T or whatever.
Yeah. So that's the main reason. It's not as big of a market share anymore.
Yeah.
In the basher shops don't carry the stuff as much. It's a lot harder to find the nitro motors and that at a local hobby shop.
Yeah.
Typically that's what I find, at least. So as somebody that doesn't drive any nitros, I have some gas powered ones, but different animal completely.
Yeah. I'd like to get into nitro. I'd like to get the kids into nitro racing, but I think we're probably another season out from doing that.
Speaking of Arrma, though, they've been dropping some new stuff. That Grom, insane for the price.
Yeah.
They just did the bashers, the brushless ones. The body, I think, is wicked cool.
What?
I think it's cool.
You got.
I don't love the shape of it. as much. But like the quick on off, I don't hate the shape of it, but
The body's cool, but I don't really like the shape.
it's different. They changed it for sure. It's not standard to what the real trucks look like now.
It
It's
is
just a
very.
weird take on
It's
a short
very. I'm a AE guy and an Element guy. It's very U-Tron-esque, in my opinion. It's
it is not what you expect when you think of
Baja truck or
Baja
like,
trucks. So
yeah.
I guess we can pull it up.
It looks like an Extreme E type truck, like
Yeah, they're
a
pushing
Dakar.
electric vehicles.
Yeah,
I blame the.
looks like a Hummer E kind of.
All right, so then, what about where are they listed? Now it's showing all the new electric RC cars, all the low Cs.
Yeah.
Why is that all that's showing? It's showing all the NASCARs when I go to the Horizon site and just do shop by cars trucks.
Oh, you know what they're trying to push then?
They're sold out. Oh well, they are trying to get rid of all of those models probably because the new ones. Yeah, the rear end of it's not.
The front end of it's not. The rear end of it's not. It's kind of all not. I mean, it's one of those things where the guts, the underside of the body, sweet. Everything.
It does look like an electric car.
It
Truck.
does. Put it up.
Yeah.
Share it up. I don't know.
I haven't seen these photos of it yet. I saw the run video, but these photos, when you're really focusing on it.
Tanker's asking if you actually do Christmas lights.
I just had it out with my wife about that because she was asking what we were going to do outside, and I said nothing, and she's like, "You're just lazy." I'm like, yeah, that's part of it. I agree. Like, I hate it more when I have to take them down than when I put them up.
Okay, so let me give you a little. Let me give you first before we go on. Before we move on this, I got last year.
They're hippie.
I should
like, lots of hip.
I should be sponsored by Govee or whoever it is that you see on Amazon all the time, but I put the LEDs underneath my soffit. Best thing I've ever done. I love incandescent.
You leave them up?
Yeah, because I love the incandescent, like old school Christmas lights, and that's what I've been doing for the last 15 years. But I put these
bigger size.
Yeah, the real bulb. I put these up underneath the soffits. Best thing I've done. Because Valentine's Day, pink. St. Patrick's Day, green. 4th of July, red, white, and blue. Christmas or Halloween, I had them purple. Like, I could do whatever I want, and it's awesome. Like, and they hide. You don't see them. So very cool. Anyways, let's look at that beautiful EV.
Yeah, it's pretty hippie. These are pretty big hips on the front there.
It looks like they were trying to model it after a Corvette, and then they're like, man, it's a truck.
This curve on the here is kind of weird.
It is.
I feel like, I wonder if it's a strength thing. Does it keep it, that extra part there, from ripping?
No.
So much and tearing up?
Nope. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Tanker, do it. It's worth the investment, and you have to do it. And then you do it once, you do it right. You don't have to do it anymore. I'm not a fan of it, man.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. I'm not a fan of it because red, white, and blue are my jam. Green's my jam too. Nope. It's just the body.
And then the fake light kind of look. It definitely has that electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's kind of like the U-Tron. I would think like the U-Tron grew on me. I added some stickers to the U-Tron, and I was like, hey, this looks all right.
Even this little bump out here is kind of interesting.
Yeah. It looks. I hate saying it.
Look at that. It's so crazy. It reminds me of the Associated rally car, that front, like
the
how
DK10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it looks like a Dakar racer, like a EV Dakar racer. I hate saying it like this, but it kind of looks entry level. and I don't mean to talk bad about entry level, but it just kind of looks like it looks toyish almost because of the lines.
Is there, so people watching, is there something that they modeled this after that is a real thing? Or did they just take creative license in a way that
Black Market says it looks like something from Armada Engineering.
is this what trucks look like in the UK now?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's car neutral. Is it a car or is it a truck?
Car neutral. Sweet.
Huh.
Yeah.
Look up Armada on IG.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm familiar with. Oh, Tony's on it. He's like, I'm gonna look this up. He's like, what does all that newfangled talk skibbity toilet mean? Looks at Harley's failed attempts at body panels. Ooh, shots fired. Harley, are you in? Are you in the house? Harley, you gonna take that? I just got a U-Tron. I'm going to convert it to a pre-runner. Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
it does have that Armada engineering look. I'm on their actual site.
Yeah, the U-Tron is one of those bodies too, where it's like you do a little work to it, and it's like, okay, cool. All I can see now is a 60 Corvette's fenders. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Looks like a Stingray. Split window.
That's pretty hippie.
Yeah, but it's not angled.
Not
as
quite.
bad.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Interesting. Trophy truck. Now that just looks like a straight up trophy truck.
Mm-hmm. Like it should. Like it should. Yep. I don't know. 67 Corvette and Ford Raptor. Eesh. Maybe Silverado. Let's go Silverado. That's almost like.
Ride Dirt says weird looking, but kind of like it. Yeah. It's probably one of those things that has to grow on you.
Yep.
I would want to see it in person too. Like when I saw the U-Tron in person, it changed a
Yeah.
lot for me. Even the rally cars from Associated,
Yeah.
when I saw it in person, one, those photos were just not,
They didn't do it justice.
they were not, good angles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious. There's a lot of shots of this, and I'd have to see it in person.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I mean, because the typical trophy trucks just look so killer that
Yeah.
it's like,
Well, and there's a look, like you look at it and you're like, trophy truck. Like you just
Yep.
know it, you know?
Yep. Speaking of trophy truck, did you see those Mias axles for the TRX4M or TRX4?
I did.
Is it for the 4 or the 4M? Is it for the little car?
I thought it was for the 4. Pretty rad.
Although the Proline ones are like on sale for like $30 now.
That's what I heard Harley say.
Partly because by the time they dropped them, it was for the SCX-10 which was no longer readily available.
Right.
So
right.
That's
he
just
says
bad
4M.
timing. It is for the 4M. I thought it was because Mia's, yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yep. Very cool. The running shots of it look good with it all flexed out. Yeah, for sure. I think that would be cool to see how, the IFS on a truck that small, be interesting to see how that would
Super
run.
slow motion in order to see it do its thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Still keeps the 4-wheel drive, adds trailing arms. Very cool. Yep. So, yeah. So let's talk. So while we're talking about some new stuff, there's some new stuff out there. We talked about the Arrma. What about that Red Cat monster truck? Does that pull at your heartstrings at all?
So it's smaller than it looks.
Yep.
Right? Because I saw it next
to
the TRX4M
uh-huh.
and the LMT Mini.
Right.
And
Roadside
it almost
video.
looks 24 scale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Compared.
I think, was that Roadside's video or was that RC Driver's video? One of the
I
videos.
just saw a screenshot of RC Driver's video
Okay.
of them on his
Okay.
workbench.
Yeah.
And it's totally small, like 1/24 scale.
Yeah. I like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max Smasher size.
Yep.
I like it. I think the
I think
proportions
so.
look nice. The price looks nice.
What was the price on it?
Like
140?
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't even pull it up to see.
Pretty sure. Yeah. El Rey says it's the perfect size for indoor. I'm with that. And it's a Chevy truck. Love that.
Yeah, it's a game over truck with a quick sticker swap. Swipper,
Yep.
did I say Swipper?
Swiffer,
Sticker.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
It
118.
does.
Tony says
It does.
go. I know. All the sizes, everybody's got them all jacked up now.
Yeah.
Now
That's
the
what I
LMT
thought.
body is the same size as a 118 scale TRX 4M. So the LMT Mini at 118 scale, that body matches up. Like you could put a TRX 4M body on a LMT Mini and it would swap over. You can't do that with the Max Smasher. Sorry, the Smasher. What did they ever call it? The Smasher?
The
FMS
Grand Smasher? I don't know.
They had to get rid of Max. So you can't just take, it's definitely, those are smaller bodies.
Right.
And so those actually probably, if you scale up a 24th to put monster truck tires on, it is about the size of the, should be, because the axle should be bigger than what we typically were running on a 24 scale. We converted to 24 scale monster trucks because those axles were so narrow.
Yeah.
And we just try to put everything on that. Yeah. Smasher is 1/24 100%.
I think that's what's cool about
But isn't the Red Cat about the exact same size as the
it looked like
Smasher?
it. Yeah,
It
looked
looks like it.
And what I liked about it is that the rear end's already ready for another servo. Like you literally just drop in another servo. Well, you have to detach the
for
lockout.
wheel steer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of neat. I mean,
anyway, I'm just saying it looks good.
Yeah.
But so somebody just asked me about building a 24 scale, and I just said I wouldn't do it. Like a monster truck. I'm like, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
He's like, what are people using? I'm like, nothing. They're not making them anymore.
Right.
Just for kicks and giggles. Get the FCX Smasher or
that's
bigger. But
that's
now
a nice thing.
I just dropped this,
and it doesn't have portals.
Right.
So that's the other thing that's sweet is it doesn't have portals.
Now Makovich is in.
Hey, so that's one of the things too that it seems like it came a little underpowered from what I saw.
Yeah, but that's easy to fix now.
Yeah, but I just wonder,
dude, our Red Cats are so fast. The second you swap in a Furatech system, you just drop a Furatech in there and put it on 3S, and it's stupid.
Yeah,
you could have speed for days. We're like gearing down the transmissions on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On the
that's cool.
The Ascents. So anyway,
that's cool. Yeah, I think that'd be something fun to have like in a garage. The LMT is fun in a garage too. Might be a little too fast for a garage. Maybe a little bit bigger area, depending how big your garage is.
It's all about driving it at the right speed. Because it doesn't help you if you're going too fast.
Yeah.
For the size of the course you build. But
yeah,
and depending on your garage. Video. I haven't seen his video on it. I'll have to check it out.
That's good. He drove it hard. So that's what I like seeing. I mean, I don't like seeing destruction, but I like seeing people like actually drive it like you would drive it. That was one of the things I was worried about this Arlarlo is if I broke it, like I'd have to wait for parts because you can't just order parts for that.
Yeah.
So I was like, eesh.
Yeah, I'll have to go watch the ExoCage video on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the others. I haven't seen a single video on it. I haven't even seen the promo video for it yet.
Whatever happened to J-Con's 124 tires? They still have them? Did they ever come out with them?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah. I have. They've got the Renegades.
Right. And the Golden Years, right?
Yeah.
See, I think that would make that Red Cat truck look just perfect. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just the right size of tire on there.
Yep. Yeah,
Might
they're a
even.
little big, kind of wide, and
Oh yeah, the Red Cat ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. So I think that would look good. Is in packaging coming soon.
I may get a set of red cat axles for my Rampart Gravedigger. That's not a bad idea.
There you go. No. 18th off-road body and Renegades. No, I did not see that from J Concepts. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
To look that up.
Yeah, so those bodies that they were making and other things should fit on that red cat,
Mm-hmm.
which is good because they were just putting stuff out, because the mini monster trucks took a little while getting going.
Right.
And then J Concepts dropped some great stuff for them. And then the LMT came out and it was bigger. And it was like, ugh. Like,
That's funny.
but they fit
Yeah.
great on like the Furetex. They fit great on the FCX. They fit good on the axial stuff that we were building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw those Polar tires, RC four-wheel drive, just released 1.9 Polar tires. They looked pretty sweet. Made me wish I had a sled somewhere around here so I could do some pulling because it looked pretty rad. I could definitely see going for that. I've got one little fruit fly or fly flying
Just
around.
bugging you.
Buzz in the tower, man.
I'm just
Buzz in
trying
the
to see
tower.
what Jason Rona posted.
So, okay, so while you're looking that up, let's talk about that Jado because that came out and then people started talking about, oh, it's going to be good for 8 scale e-buggy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. Like when you look at the actual 8 scale e-buggies and then you look at something like a Typhon, right?
Right.
Typhon's a great car, super durable, but not sure if it's cut out to have the pedigree to be on the track. Same thing I have feelings with the Jado. I feel like the Jado is going to be bulletproof out there, but I think you're going to kind of run into a wall with tunability and with getting it, you know
For
what I
the
mean?
practice.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like just getting it just right to race. I feel
Yeah,
like you're
when
going to
you're
have problems
comparing it
with
to these ones that are designed for racing.
Mm-hmm. And those parts are. It'd be interesting to see how easy it is to service. The race cars. That's the thing with the race cars. They're meant to like break and fix ASAP, super fast.
Right.
So,
When did Jason post about it?
Jeff said
Was
he
it
just sent you
recent?
pics.
Oh, he did? Jeffrey just sent it. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh,
Ooh, do you see that?
I can see that. No one else can see that.
Let's put that up.
Is that public?
That looks great.
And that's for what? The
That's the LMT.
mini LMT or big LMT?
Yeah, mini LMT.
What wheels and tires are those?
Those are the Renegades.
Really?
They call them racers, though.
Huh.
I think it says racer right here.
Mm,
RACER.
very cool. Yeah, that's what I was talking to my son
That
about
body
too.
is sick.
I was telling him, I was like, we should clear out the backyard this weekend and convert it into a monster truck pit again for a little bit and decorate it like we did a couple years ago, where it's all Christmas decorated and we were out there freestyling. Oh, it'd be so much fun. Look,
Yeah, these are shaved. That's why they're the racers.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yep. Very nice.
Very cool. Yeah, Movie Mon said only took them a year to make parts for it. That's a little
Well,
surprising.
I mean, to be fair, they just dropped on the other one, and it's like, are these going to stick around or not? Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, I would wait a minute too. I'd be like, let's just make sure this market's still around.
Right. Well, I mean,
I'm not going to say that that's the only thing, but
do you think that market is as strong as the 24 scales? Probably.
oh, I would think it's better. I mean, they sold those things like crazy. Oh, I see you, Jacob.
Mm,
He's got some bodies.
very cool.
I see you.
Uh,
I don't know if you want me to show them or not, but I see you.
Someone said if you're spending the money, just buy an Arrma or low CRTR. Are you saying if you're spending the money on a Traxxas, buy a low CR? Because, or are you talking about the if you're spending the money on buying an actual race kit, just buy a low CRTR? I could see getting the low
Well,
C8.
remember that the low C tuned Arrma?
Mm-hmm.
That
The
thing was
TLR.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Not necessarily for racer, but it was sick. Oh,
Well,
he says I can show it.
it gets you closer out of the box, and that's part of the deal is that, it's just to get you out on the track and get you comfortable. That's part of it.
Now this looks like a Ford to me, but
See it,
you
share
can
it.
correct me. Just the front end here.
Mm,
That shape right there makes me think of a Ford.
I can't really tell. It's hard to tell. I thought you had the painted one. There you go. Yeah, that looks like a Ford.
Yeah, on the front here.
Yep. Little drop down.
Super Duty.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Speaking of, if there's anybody looking to make molds in the Michigan area, I will be selling my mini vacuum former.
Nice.
I can give you a pretty good deal on it.
So I did
People that want to get into making stuff.
I did get the speed motor. I don't know where it is. I got it a while ago. Maybe it's not in this box. Maybe it's another box. Or the MT-12
Yeah.
to make it the Lux version. I got the bigger motor for it.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how that works. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Dana? I just saw Dana jumped in here.
Oh.
It's a minute ago, but yeah, I mean, I'm ready to jump back in. So everyone's like, "Oh, Tony's left, whatever." Like, I'm still running. Like, even I saw Harley had said something like, "Are you even driving RCs anymore?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, we regularly run them. Is the thing. Like, there's competitions every week, and I try to be there every week I can.
Yeah.
Like this week I can't because I got a date that was moved around because of people being sick and whatever, and have a practice I had to move to a Thursday. But typically we try to be there every Thursday night to run.
Mm.
So I'm bummed. I went last week, had a blast. My buddy Brandon up here, who's been doing some Vincent, so it's like Venge for his name, such engineering, is making some sick stuff. That I got video of. It's just on Instagram. I just showed a little bit of one of them he's building. It's like full on custom comp insanity for 24 scale stuff. But he's actually selling stuff on it's like v.eng on Etsy.
Yeah.
So if people are wanting to check him out, I actually have a video I need to post that I shot of him at the gauntlet of his stuff. But even since then, him and I were talking, and he's created this new transmission that's kind of game changing for us. And yeah, he's running it in this one. People may pick up on it. I don't know, but I'm not going to say what it is yet. I don't know until he releases it, because, I don't know of anybody else doing it for minis right now. And so it's pretty cool. But yeah, there's cool stuff happening. And, guys up here, Dana Go Man Go, who's in here, he's got some new builds that he's been running that have been just unreal, with new chassis and new stuff that he's trying out. And yeah, so the competition is like, it's stiff up here for the 24 scale and 18 scale now. And yeah, and as it gets colder like this, it's just more and more people turn up. So it's gonna get insane here. And that's what I put competitions getting stiff. And yeah, I'm still running my old truck, like still just I put Mia's axles on it, but
Yeah.
I mean it's still the old big original Komodo motor in it. Battery in the back, old school Furatech carbon fiber scythe chassis.
Yeah.
And it's been doing all right. It's been doing all right, but they definitely have some advantages with their skid angles and high clearance rear links and all the stuff that they're doing. Okay, here we go. Pulling.
So
Raymond, I
Raymond
like this.
sent me a message, and he just said, "We're running sleds now in retro class." I was like, we only got down there once this summer. Yeah.
Oh, that's the best part of running them. The quads.
Yeah.
We did it for one race at the World Finals race, and it was so much fun. But it is tough because not everybody could bend over and unclip them, and it adds extra hurdles, like for people that are less abled,
Yeah. Don't you just have like a track porter to do that with or something?
Well, then you're complaining about the person not getting it off your truck. I mean, it just adds complexities that are when it's already you're racing second, within a second difference,
right? You mean for actual versus distance? Yeah, I got you now. I was gonna show you this picture. This is just a screen grab picture. That's nice. I set up that's it squatting full power, like coming off.
Did you make those blocks?
I did. 3D printed them. So there you go.
Good idea.
Thank you. I learned from the best. I learned from you. You're like, it just needs a pop of color. And I was like, Tony would say that this video needs a pop of color because it's out in the woods.
Yep. And dude, it changes everything.
It does.
Changes everything.
You ever hear that song at Christmas, A Baby Changes Everything?
No.
It's terrible.
I get it though.
Yeah. It's Christmas shoes type song. Like,
yeah.
I remember when we were pregnant with our first, I heard that song. I was like, this song is terrible.
Yeah. Oh, the Christmas shoes?
Yeah. Well, no, I heard the Baby Changes Everything song, but it just makes me think of Christmas shoes. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So we had another race.
Yes, I saw. Dude, your daughter's killing it, first of all. I saw the thing. I had to text you. I know you were asleep.
I know. I was like,
time zone.
I looked up. I was like, 5:30. What are you doing, Tony?
Did it wake you up or no? You just looked later. Okay.
No, I was awake already. So, no, but I was like, what are you doing?
No, well, you didn't respond. So I thought maybe.
I didn't.
People put it on Do Not Disturb.
My phone's always on Do Not Disturb.
Okay. Well, I saw that. You have it silenced for me. I noticed. It shows Pablo has you silenced. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah. No, so
do you want to race anyway? Yes.
Yes. So the racing was awesome. So good. Yeah. So good. So that's part of what I wanted to maybe talk about today. I can almost reach it, but I'm not going to. So we are doing the Drive Like a Girls program, and it is so good. Like, it's been so rad to work with the kids that want to get worked with. And I say kids, but there's probably some are like 20, some are 16, some are 10, 12, like all over the place. But it's been really rad to work with them and to just teach them some of the stuff, and teach them how to, get better at racing. We're teaching racecraft. We're teaching how to work on cars. And so, oh, you're pulling up my IGs, huh? Yeah, last 2 races, she's 2-0 right now. Look at that. Flying. Super cool. So, okay, so that table right there, that's next to our pits. And what we're doing here is she's handing out the rentals. So we have 6 rental cars and they were all rented last race. Some of them were doubled up. And so if anyone breaks the car in a race,
You taught her to say you break it, you bought it. Come
yeah, I know, I know. But
on.
if anyone,
bought it, kid.
yep. No, if anyone breaks, we fix it. And so she is like constantly wrenching on cars, and we charge the batteries for them. So basically, if you know
That's a
how,
nice charger.
right? So if you know
I
how
have one of
racing,
those for sale as well. If there's anybody that wants a really nice high-end charger
ooh,
with a big old power pack for it.
oh wow. So that if people don't know what a racing day is like, that's what it's like. You race for 5 minutes and then you sit for 2 hours, and then you race for 5 minutes and then you sit for 2 hours. For us,
Unless you
anyway.
run a lot of classes.
Yeah. So we had our races are averaging between 160 to
Oh, so you
180.
still sit even between.
Yeah, we have 100. But this last race, I think we had 170 something entries.
Wow.
So they're pretty big. I mean, we had at least B main for novice, maybe C main. I know we had at least C or D main for 21.5. But what I want to try to do is here, I'll share a picture that I've got here real quick.
All right.
So the Drive Like a Girls program, we're trying to teach them how to work on their own cars. And it's like they're working on this community right now that is so cool. Like the girls are hanging out with each other. We've got 4 8-foot tables, and the girls just come and pit. And if they have problems with their cars, we help them work on their cars. We teach them how to maintenance it. I don't think I have on this computer right now one of our what's it called, like the curriculum that I'm teaching, but like we'll teach like racecraft, and we'll teach like like one of the sections we taught was just race terms, and the second part we taught was like learning how to apex, like what apex worked for certain corners and how to set yourself up for the next corner, kind of a thing. So they're learning a lot. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to see if we could put a link up. And this is the other thing I wanted to show. I wanted to see if we could get some, what's it called? Where's
pit mats,
some pit mats for these kids. And so we have one of these pit mats for our house, and it is by far the best pit mat I've had. Like they're that rubbery material. RC Raceworks makes them. So like they're the rubbery material. They have detents, where you could put the screws and stuff.
so don't roll.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people would
They don't
like,
look too deep. Like you.
Well,
Which is a good thing.
What do you mean too deep?
Like the detents aren't too.
Yeah,
like some are so deep that you're trying to get a washer or something out. You can't.
Oh
really
yeah.
pull out.
No. No, they're good enough to like get your hand in and pull them out. The nice thing about these though is that they're so durable. They're like, so we ran ours all summer long. I mean, we've been running ours for a year and a half now, and it's had oil and glue. Like I don't know if you can see my mouse, but like on one of the sides, like right here, we spilt a glue, and it was a CA glue, and it just hardened up. Like we didn't know it was spilt. So like, it's like a big hard rock on the side. And like we've had oils on it and fuels on it and all that kind of stuff. And you just wash it right off. Like they work really, really well. And so the reason why I was going to try to see if we could get these is because this is their logo. Hold on, let me hop back into this. I'll just show you some of the other ones they got. They got a bunch of other ones, not other pink ones, but This one is the smaller one. It's more economical, and we have 6 girls, and they're like $60 each. But I figured if we could just get 3 even and put them on that table on the back there where they all are.
Girls work.
Yeah, where the girls work, then we could all have a space. But this is their logo.
Oh yeah. So it's got the checkerboard already.
Exactly. And I was like, this is too perfect not to put back there and not to have them all have a space to work. So I don't know if that overlay works now or not. I did this. So if you felt like you could take a picture of that and then put whatever you wanted towards this girls program, that would be awesome. Like I said, I'm trying to do at least 3. It'd be cool if we can get all 6 girls one, but if we could do just 3, that'd be awesome. And the guy Dennis that owns this company is super cool. He's really really generous. So it'd be nice to help do help another small business out doing that kind of thing too. But yeah, I mean, what's really cool is like the community that they're racing is not a real like girl heavy thing, right? Like you don't really see many girls in there. And if you do, it's like a lone wolf kind of thing. And being able to see the girls kind of come together and do it is really cool. Like it's really cool to be able to see that. So yeah, he said, Black Market said he got a yoga mat. So that was the thing. I was going to design some and I could get them printed off of Teespring, off of my Teespring shop. And they're about the same price. But the yoga mats are nice, but like doing like the little race car stuff, there's a lot of small screws that get, and dirt and things that get in the yoga mat, where these, like you can literally throw them on the ground, throw some dish soap on it and hose it off. And it's like brand new again, and scrub it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like throw some simple green at it and clean it. And it's like super durable. And so that's why I really wanted to. Tony, thank you. Tony just got
I
one.
just bought one.
Thanks, Tony. You're awesome. I just got the buzz on my watch. Sweet. You didn't have to do that, Tony. That's super cool, though. That's super cool. But you're like, there's the ding.
That's probably my email. Did you mean to do this?
I know. No, but but what was really cool is like I was saying, normally you see girls in this and it's like a lone wolf kind of a thing. It's only one girl that's doing it and they're kind of all by themselves and trying to kind of learn on their own. And they might have a dad, but their dad might not be the teachable, the kind of person to teach it. But what's cool is that we have girls at all different levels. So we have some girls that are really fast in like 21.5, and we have girls that are novice. We have half and half right now, half that are coming to the races consistently. So half are in 21.5, half are in novice. And I'm just trying to like be able to keep them involved and make them feel like they're doing it on their own and that they can fix their car on their own and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. And so like I'm going to start, we have a little chat group and I was with the parents and stuff. And I was like, hey, do you guys mind if I start posting stuff on social? Because it's a pretty cool, like for instance, we'll get 2 girls on the stand and the other 4 girls will come over and stand underneath the girl on the stand and cheer her on. And they'll all do a cheer or something like that before they go out and race. And they're all watching each other race. They're all like helping each other out. Yeah, it's super. You want to get one too after the show? Yeah, they are super durable. Like, I wish I had a picture of mine right now. And was that you, Josh? Oh, hey, Josh. Thanks, Josh. That's awesome. Thanks, bud. So Harley just donated for one too. So super cool. Thanks, guys. But
he said to get it in orange, though.
To get it on. I know. right?
Girls like orange too.
I know, right? maybe I'll poach one of his graphics and print his graphics up as a sticker and give them to the girls. So that
I
we
just
can
think
watch.
it's cool that she's helping other kids get into it, doing the rentals and the.
Dude,
It's so cool
so
to see. Like that video I put up on Instagram. Well, like I said, I saw it when I got up this morning, and I texted you right away when I saw it. I'm like, dude, she's killing it. How awesome to see. Like, not only is she racing and winning, but she's also like helping the other kids with the rentals. And
well,
it's just cool.
it was rad because one of the girls broke in practice on Friday night, and she goes, "I have to go." She was an older girl, like I think she's like 18 or 20, somewhere around there. She's like, "I gotta go." And then she asked Olivia, she goes, "When I get here in the morning, can you help me fix my car?" And we were there. She showed up, and Olivia sat right next to her and showed her how to fix. I mean, she sawed off the A-arm on her car, and I don't think she bent the hinge pin, but it was like taking the whole front end apart. And Olivia's like, "Here, this is how you do it. This is and then so now the girl knows how to take off or to repair the A-arm, and because we're doing the rentals there, like we're not doing. It's not our thing. It goes all that goes to the track, but
Right.
we're just facilitating it.
Right.
And so because we're doing the rentals, the next, I think later on in the day, one broke, and that girl came over to try to help Olivia with fixing the A-arm that broke. It's just super cool that they're kind of coming together as a community and doing that. So I'd like to be able to bring something more to the table and give them a space. Eventually I'd like to get some tools for them too, because they're all using their dad's stuff. Like and their dads are generally racing, and their dads are great. They're wanting the kids to race, but I think that these kids are wanting to do it on their own a little bit more, and
Yep.
not having to rely on it. And when you start working on your car and start getting it dialed, it makes a big difference for you being on the track. Like you start
Yeah.
to drive your car differently. You start to understand how your car reacts when you do a certain thing here and there. So it's super cool. Oh, actually, I'm going to post that link. I forgot. They are $60. I think. Is that what they were?
That's what the sale one was.
Yep, $60. So, okay, now you got to walk me through how to get this link again, Tony. I think I got it. Here it is. Share, copy a link. So guys, I just put here's the link for that, and I'll put this up for just a little bit longer if you do it off of the stream there. We'll just leave it up for a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'll post it on the community. Yep. Cool. Thanks, guys. And yeah, so I'm just gonna stop it at if we get enough for 6, I'll stop it at 6, and I'll let everyone know.
Delete the post.
Yeah.
Refund.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, because it'd be cool to do that. And it's like that picture that I was showing, they all have the same matching sweatshirts and
what was cool, ones with the logo on the front. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. What was cool here is that they were like, the girl that's standing up on the left, she was braiding another girl's hair as they were working on their car. And if anyone has girls or know, girls that are playing soccer or, softball or whatever, they always
such a team kind of thing to do.
Totally.
Yep.
Yeah. And so it was cool. They were all out there in their braids by the end of the race and doing the thing. So yeah. Oh, the Chong's in here. # drive like a girl. He saw the girls driving. I mean,
when Pablo came to help me with the Losi shoot, I was braiding his hair.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, thanks, Harley. Appreciate it. So, oh, thanks, Chong. Yeah, it's fun coaching. I really enjoy coaching it. It's cool. One thing I will say that's hard is managing emotions for teenage girls on a racetrack. So that's a challenge that I'm gonna be learning this year. But so we had one girl that was in B main. I think she's 10, and it was awesome because she's really thriving with the older girls, and she's the youngest one on the team. And she was so close to hitting the bump for A main, and all the girls were sitting there cheering her on, kind of, and it was just, it's like, oh, we'll get them next time. So, so thanks, man. This is a cool. He says the camaraderie amongst them is unmatched at the track. Father and son duos don't support each other as much as those girls support each other. Yeah, super true, dude. They're all there. They've got each other's backs, which is rad. So I'm excited to start getting more of them on the podium. It's not me, it's them getting them on the podium, but I think it's going to be just the idea of seeing them work together. I've got plans, man. I got plans to get these guys going. So, but anyways, yeah. But thanks, guys. And I'll leave that stuff up for a little bit, and I'll take this. We'll go back to here. But yeah, so if you have any questions about it, I should show maybe on the next one, our next live, I'll put up our, what's it called? Our, like what I teach the girls. Because that's, I think what's cool is seeing, actually, my iPad here. I might have it on my iPad. Oh, I don't have my iPad. The kid already poached it. Oh, no, it's here. I don't know if I have it here or not on my iPad, but when we actually teach them, it's like more than just, the normal, I don't know. It's like we're actually trying to teach them. I think they get a little bit more advanced knowledge of racing, because we're talking about, like, we're actually, like, with my son, I never really made it into a curriculum where I was like, okay, this is what braking points mean. This is corner entry. This is corner exit. This is, lines, etiquette, racecraft. I'm trying to teach them all that kind of stuff so that they can have a leg up when they're racing against other people, guys or whatever, and they actually know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, we talked about sectioning off the track, and we did it into like quadrants on the last track. And we said, okay, you're only thinking about this quadrant. Once you get that nailed by lap 3, then you're moving on to adding this quadrant. And then, like in quals and in practice. So it was cool. I really enjoy it. So I'm excited to see the program grow. There's a program, if you've still got my Instagram up, if you can look up a program called Iron Dames, that's super cool. And that's what I kind of strive to have.
On yours?
This program. Or just an Instagram in general, Iron Dames. IRON and then Dames. It's an all-girls race team.
It is.
But they're in Europe. And it's
women driven by dreams.
Yeah, it's like legit, dude. It's super cool. They have a YouTube channel, and it's like, that's what I'd like to see this program get to be like, because they're all girls helping each other out and racing and at a high level, like Le Mans, like, and F1 and rally, and super, super cool. Their YouTube channel has some really cool videos on it, like just stuff about the actual following the race.
That
and
looks
all that
sick.
stuff. Yeah. So that's one of the things that we did, that we're doing. It's slowly coming on for all the girls at our track or on the team. We're painting all their wings pink, so that you see, when you see the pink wing, that they're part of the team. And I'd like to have, we've got 6 that are consistently showing up now. I'd like to double that by next year, or have that where it's like we have a team like that for the summer. Would be a lot of fun. So never thought I'd see an IMSA step on the scene. Hey man, on the stream. Yeah, like I love all kinds of racing. I grew up in nothing but watching racing and being on the track and stuff.
Iron Dames. This is what most of my Instagram content looks like. Not nearly as interesting as yours. Much funnier.
Yeah.
Much funnier. I mean, you don't have to go far to get to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I destroyed my feed somehow.
Yeah.
Probably because I often than not, actually forward these ones to my wife.
Yeah.
She hates it, and so these guys are hilarious. But your dad,
Harley goes, I can't show any of my IG feed on a live.
it's just,
That's too
it's like
funny.
every other one. Oh, now here's a Christmas tree cat house. Here's Mofo RC. Oh, there's another
Wow.
Maine Coon.
There you go.
I will have a Maine Coon very soon one day. Keep fighting for it.
Chong goes, I'd donate to sending a few of our girls to meet that team. Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be rad next time they come in town. Well, they're not in town, but like in the States.
The cat? I have a cat they could meet.
Gandalf.
You don't have to go very far.
He's still alive?
Oh, yeah. He's pretty awesome still.
Yeah.
He does not come up here, though.
Yeah.
Does not like it up here.
That's funny.
Hey, I got a new guitar.
Ooh. Yeah.
I knew it's from 1930, but it's actually very old.
Whatever, 25.
What's this channel all about? Anything. We talk about hamburgers on here. In fact, there's a place called Hamburger Mikey's that opened up nearby. That's super fantastic.
Yeah.
Local.
Yeah.
It's like a local Five Guys, but better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's funny.
I'm just going to keep. Pablo can still see my screen share from the.
I know.
So I'll just keep giving him new cat videos to look at in the.
A little frightening.
I just ate 2 cheeseburgers. See? It's our audience. They can take any of this. Super advantage. Old school female drag racing team back in the 1960s in KC was called the Dragettes.
That's cool. I love that kind of stuff, man.
Can you imagine that, like, when these photos and stuff are going to be considered vintage and how awesome they're going to be?
I know, right?
Like, with the Iron Dames or whatever, all of those, and they've got like high end.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude, so like I watched.
He's backing it up somewhere because I don't trust the cloud. Instagram will disappear one day.
They've got a really good website and a really good
websites don't exist forever.
Yeah. But it's got cool stuff. Like the YouTube's pretty rad. I watched a video earlier today with Olivia that had the two of them were like, the one girl is driving a Porsche and she goes, get in, and she gets her in and they're taking it around the track. And the girl's like screaming for dear life. Like she must have been out of a different car. That was awesome. It was super cool. Tony sends me these.
Cracks me up, man. Cracks me up.
Yeah. I think mine's a little too eclectic too to show on my Instagram. Oh, something that did pop up. TZO's doing a lot of new stuff. Shout out to TZO. Do I have any stickers? Boom. TZO. Look at that. Put them on our race cars.
Nice.
Race cars. We're getting ready for some new drops coming. Super pumped. Thank you all.
I've been tracking my old hobby shop in Virginia, and they're doing such cool stuff.
Yeah.
Now they got like the mini tracks coming in for these little Losi minis and stuff.
I just love the story about your brother going in and you telling him to ask about the CCXRC discount. That's probably one of my favorite stories. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, you got brothers, you got to punk them, man. He did not get a discount, by the way.
Nope.
Neither did I. I paid full price for everything.
They're like, CC who? What?
Right?
That's funny. But I was saying earlier, thank you all who threw down for these mats for these ladies. That's super rad. I'm excited to bring them out to the track. Hopefully I could get them shipped in here by the next race. We got a race coming up in November, 2 weeks. So who are these grizzly bears? Killing cars. Who's this guy?
Why do we all have the same glasses? Hey, what's up, Oval RC? Right?
That's funny. Oh, Oval RC.
Mine are bifocals or trifocals. They're those. Yeah, they're like adjustable based on how you look. So for far away, close up, you gotta look down.
Hopefully these don't look as bad like Mark Cuban glasses. I had mine first, and I hope they don't look that bad because those glasses on Mark Cuban were pretty bad.
How many tweets did you delete?
How many tweets did I delete?
Hey, so we missed you guys because we were too busy celebrating last week.
Yes.
I didn't tell you that I ended up at his last rally.
You did tell me. You sent me a text.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
I sent you a picture.
Yeah. You were all painted red, white, and blue.
12:15 a.m. Gosh. Starbucks glasses. Speaking of drag cars, check that hotness out.
That is sick. So sick. Super rad.
It's just so iconic.
Okay, so
it works. Like, I don't want that on like a shirt or whatever, but it's so cool on the trucks and the cars. Every vehicle they stick it on.
What year and month were we down there? It was July,
October.
right? No, it was July.
No, October is the minis.
No.
It was
when we
July.
Was it 2023?
Yeah.
Was it?
The Kingsling? No, it would have been 22. Because last year was the mini.
Okay.
It would have been the year before that.
Can we show a video of that?
Hair braiding? No,
the dyno pull.
Oh yeah, we can show that.
Okay, all right. I'll send it to my phone or to the computer. That reminded me.
Sick.
Oh, dude, it was
so good.
So me and Tony were down there shooting video. Tony was shooting video. I was basically just being his like, "Hey guys, I'm with the band." Doing the bit. But we got to see a dyno pool at Digger's Dungeon. Dude, so rad. Oh, here it is. Let me send it to the computer. Oh, wait. This one. I hope I have audio on this because this is not nearly as cool unless I have audio. Right? Oh, it's downloading.
Well, I got to throw this up while I'm speaking of cats. Check this out. Moose Jaw RC Body Shop.
Oh my gosh.
That's fantastic.
That's too funny.
He needs to do that. That's so good. All right.
It's almost downloaded.
Who you and all?
How do I know if this has audio or not?
I don't remember. There's a way to do it.
Does it have to be share screen?
No, you upload it as a video file. So you do present and then say video file. And then actually just load it in that way.
Okay, let me save it to the desktop then. Oh, of course. Because it was so old, it opened up and it doesn't. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Desktop. Save. No, it was so old it came up in my transfer folder as like way back in the day. So.
You guys look like the Guess Who game with the glasses.
Hey.
How do they even play that game anymore?
I don't know. Okay, which one is it? Is it this one? Nope. There it is. Here we go. Hopefully it's not too loud.
Hit it. Yeah, can you imagine when he gets to the truck? wasn't too loud.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. That was. How do I stop this? I don't want to. There. Oh, how rad is that?
Pretty rad.
Tony, that was such a fun. That was such a fun trip. We should do it again. Hey,
I know. Except when we almost
congratulations.
died.
Well, congratulations to Ryan though. He's hitched.
Oh yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, to Chelsea.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah, we almost died. Or did we almost die when he was driving us in the ride-along truck, or
That was pretty
with the
sketchy.
monsoon?
That poor kid got the ride of his life, though.
I know. Oh, did we tell that? I don't know if we told that story. So we were looking for places to shoot the video, and Ryan's like, "Hey, let's take the ride-along truck." We're like, "Okay." So we jump in the ride-along truck, and as we're going up there, a family shows up that was going to do the ride-along truck, and Ryan's in the front of the truck, like in the truck, and was Weston helping getting, or I don't know if Weston was there. So, but we were getting in the back of the truck, and we're in the back of the ride-along truck, and then Ryan turns around, and these like 3 kids, I think it was, and the parents, he's like, "You guys ready?" And they're like frozen. They're like, "That's Ryan Anderson. He's driving the ride-along truck." They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
Yeah. He definitely gave them their money's worth.
Yeah, that was super cool. So funny. We did.
That thing was leaning so hard at that one point, and it's like so muddy back there.
I know.
I was just waiting for it to go.
Dude, we did one of the ride-alongs here with the what's that group? I brain farting. The California Kid monster truck group with identity theft. I don't know why I can't remember the name of the group that does that. But anyways,
Canadian group?
Huh?
Is it out of Canada?
No, it's out of here in Washington.
Okay.
I thought it was here in Washington.
I thought identity theft was in Canada.
Maybe. I thought they were out here in like Poulsbo or something like that. Straight Up Racing. Anyways, so we got in the back of their ride-along, and my son and my dad and me were in there, and they start doing donuts. They're like spinning around, but yeah, like clapped out suspension. We're all like leaning. I'm holding on to Dalton because the seatbelt's like flopping around basically. Oh, it's so rad. Super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And then we had the storm that blew. It knocked over 9 Navy helicopters.
Yeah.
Damaging them.
Yeah.
They're just sitting out and they got blown over.
Yep.
And we thought for sure that, we were hiding out in one of the buildings, and it was one of the concessions buildings. So had those little flip up wooden.
It was like Twister.
Man, it was crazy.
Yeah. I think I have video of that. Just
they're slamming clothes.
Yeah. And then everything was just mud.
Uh-huh.
Just mud. Oh yeah. Oh man, I got some video right here about that. Let's see.
Yeah, it was an insane couple days.
It was cool. Yeah.
Insane.
It was a lot of fun for sure.
More mud than we wanted for mud trucks. It was crazy.
Yeah. I know.
I converted my mini LMT Gravedigger into identity theft. I love it.
That's cool.
I have an identity theft.
Do you?
It's a crawler. I was making fun of. It was kind of a plan when I copied Weston's.
Oh yeah.
624.
Yeah.
And I named it identity theft as well.
That's funny.
To mess with them.
I need to get a new body for Dalton's Mini. His front end's smashed, like completely smashed. Like the headlights kind of doing one of these things. Looks like it's done a freestyle too much. So yeah, I gotta get one of those. What's going on? You recognize me?
Oh, I just went like this. Probably when he came in. Money team.
That's funny.
But yeah,
man. Cool.
Well, cool. Let's wrap it up.
Let's do it.
You got anything extra new? I didn't win or anything this weekend, so nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
But my truck did good. Dude, the courses
Yeah.
they've been doing up at Reaction have been super fun the last 3 weeks. Super fun that I've been.
I'm just going to show, even though I probably shouldn't show it. Maybe not. I'm going to
now
show
you're
it
on the
anyway.
list of 6 people that are going to get the email saying
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Too bad. It's sick.
You're gonna
It's
send
sick.
spy balloons over your house now.
Probably already have spy balloons over my house.
You guys are pretty close.
We are pretty close. We're up at that Alaska area almost.
They didn't invent the balloons, so they're just showing off their invention.
They're like, look at
Who
us.
was it that said that? Was that Nate Bargatze?
I don't know.
There's some comedian that did a whole bit on it. It was good. It was pretty good. So
That's awesome. Well, thanks again, everyone that
it is a
helped
metal
out.
chassis.
It is a metal chassis.
Yep.
It's very heavy in a good way. I'll pick it up again. And also, if you haven't noticed, no body clips. Pretty awesome. The way it opens up is it's got, and you'll have to excuse the dirt. It's been raining here for like, I almost built an ark because it was raining so much, but I had to take it out anyway. So it's got these little clips. Did I just lock it? I think I just locked it. As I'm trying to say how easy it is to open it up, and I'm like, it's stuck. There it is. It's got these little clips and it clamshells up. It's super dirty on the inside. That's one thing that at first I was like, ooh, it's really dirty on the inside. And I wish I had like a chassis protector. But then I started really looking at it and I was like, nah, it's all right. It did well. So yeah, this thing's rad, dude. Like, I can't wait to show my videos of it. I went to a mountain bike trail that was pretty tightly cut and smooth where the car was going, and it turned out pretty rad. So pretty cool. We're going to a skate park soon too. Why do you keep on watching these cat videos in the background?
I was actually trying to show this one.
Oh, is that LBC?
LBC video is so much
Yeah.
for like the old school KLN RC cars videos.
Yes. You got to tell them to start playing with RCs again, so it's not just me.
I want it. Oh, because I don't have it on stage.
Look at that.
Old school retro.
I know. It makes me want to.
I just hate that we shoot everything upright. It looks so stupid.
I think it's on YouTube too, not upright. Look at that. So cool. It makes me want to regulate my clod. We got to start talking about what we want for Christmas soon.
Oh, I've got a regulator sitting right
I know. Jealous.
right there in that box. That's right there in this area right here. There's a regulator chassis and axles. It's a whole truck ready to get put together.
You see Outlaw RC was Outlaw Motorsports. He
doing
was working.
Build.
Yeah, doing retro.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a good video. Talking on it and everything. It's good.
Yeah. I didn't hear him talking on it. I just saw a quick little. There's your cats again. Tony, killing me.
What? I didn't. I tell you what, that's good stuff right there. I don't care who you are. That's funny stuff.
Terrible.
That's probably why my feed gets, because I leave it on and where it just keeps repeating and I keep laughing at it.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, this guy likes cat videos apparently. And so they just keep.
That's the worst. You ever catch that on your YouTube feed when you're scrolling and then you walk away and you come back and you're like, what did I leave it on? And it's like, whatever. Like,
yeah. Mine happens all the time.
Yeah.
Super Clodbuster is on my Christmas list, Jeff Makovich. You would be awesome with one.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. What's up, Nick B? Nick B's been at the races. He came to the last 2 races running novice.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Getting beat by a girl. I got to rub it in.
So he needs to drive like a girl.
I know, right? You missed my whole spiel, Nick. Nick's been there and his son's been renting a car. So he's got a good knowledge of like what we've been doing. So Nick, real quick, And for the people that came in late, that QR code up there, and then up in the feed is a link, and I'm trying to get some. But had the fastest lap in the main, debatable.
And it looks like a cool Losi 5T
in the background. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
all right, Christmas wish list. We're close enough that we can do a wish list at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
The RD chassis kit is on Max Paul 11s. Mine is super little. Like what I'd wish for is like some new bodies for the LMT minis. Like, come on, just release some new stuff.
Yeah.
For them. I don't think they are. But
this has got to be RC related. We don't want to know about your guitars and your tambourines or your wish list.
I don't have any tambourines, but
but you want one.
No. I was coming here and no, I just want one of those Mojave Groms, the black one.
Yeah. I like the purple one.
Or the purple one.
Yeah. Yep.
But I really like the black one.
Yep.
So I'm pretty cheap this year.
There you go. Nick B, what I was saying about this QR code and the link up there, I'm trying to get some pit mats. I showed them earlier in the video, but some like real hardcore rugged pit mats that we've used before. We have one in our trailer, but for all the girls. And so that they have us. Nick saw how we had the big long table for where the girls were working. It'd be awesome to line that table with mats so that we can have the girls out there working together. So if you guys are so inclined to put something towards that, that would be awesome. They're $60. I'm trying to get 3 to 6 of them. We'll see what happens. So thanks a lot. Anyways, Merry Christmas. I'm going to go see Red One this weekend.
Are you?
Probably. Or actually, I don't know if I'm going to see that or the best Christmas pageant in the world.
Hey, so one of them has the new movie Light of the World promo for it. My buddy's the director of it.
I don't know.
It's a new animated film that's coming out.
Oh, cool.
It's awesome. Before that movie.
Okay.
They just released a trailer for it.
Awesome. So it's probably
early this week.
Yeah, because it's Dallas Jenkins that directed the. It's probably on that movie, I bet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that directed the what's it called? Best pageant ever.
Best pageant, yeah.
That looks awesome. I'm excited. So, yep.
But yeah, a bunch of old Disney guys, the Bancrofts and all them.
Yeah.
Back in the day, are the like other directors and stuff on it. So
yeah,
art directors and stuff. It's got a cool look. It's very much the vibe of like shoot, what's the one with the Gronk? The Disney movie with Gronk. The hill where he wants to put his resort. Emperor's New Groove. It looks very Emperor's New Groove artwork. It looks super awesome. Anyway.
Yeah.
So if you see that trailer.
Yeah, now I'll have to look for that. I'll definitely have to look for that. Nick B, they're RC Raceworks mats. They're very awesome mats. They're like thick rubber. If you go back and rewatch this later, you'll see we put them up there. Actually, you know what? I'll put a link in there real quick just to the mats, just so people can see them if they're looking later on in the chat. Well, how do I have so many windows open, Tony? Come on now. You're crazy with all these windows. Copy. I'll put it right in here. Boom. There it is. RC Raceworks. These are the mats that we're talking about. Super awesome. Best buy this year for me. He said he bought a Wide Max for $120 from a pawn shop with X-Max tires on it. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Henry N just ordered a censored ESC motor for his Lozi Razor. So he's done for Christmas. Nice. You know, I'm not sure what I want for Christmas this year. RC related. You know, I feel like
censored motor for my Razor would be pretty sweet.
You're like, now you got me thinking. Now
That's
you
what I was
got
planning
me.
to get out and run when I regroomed my
Yeah.
track, was to get
Yeah.
the razor out and run it. I
Oh, there
love
you go.
running that thing.
Oh, so I was gonna go back. I'm gonna post a video tomorrow, I think.
Oh, Mini Max. I forgot about those.
Oh yeah, on Instagram. I was gonna say something to Oval or see if he's still in here because we watched his video like 2 episodes ago, I think, for the Versa stack.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took a quick little video to make a reel for how we pack our Versa stack together. Dude, it's been rad. Like we have 2 stadiums, 2 buggies, all our stuff in there. Like I could go with getting maybe one more box and then so all our radios will fit in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so good. So good. But yep. Or get one more roll away. So that way each kid has a roller. Yeah. Now the tool stuff. That was what got me thinking about tool mats and tools for the girls.
Yeah.
Because I had
Hey,
to
check out who it is. Aussie RC Playground.
hey.
He's hoping to get one of the new 110 scale trucks from Arrma.
Nice. So I had all my tools strewn about all those tables. And you know how it is as a dad when you're going and try to get your tools and your kids have them strewn about all over the tables. I was like, where's this tool? And I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, it's over here. Look at I'm like, you know what? You guys need your own mats and tools. Like, stay out of my stuff. Like,
Yeah.
no, but I was just giving it to, just letting them work with everything. But yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
For Christmas, that is.
Yeah. He wants the 10 scale. See, I want the little 18th scale Grom.
Yeah.
That seems wicked to me.
I like
I do love their 10 scale though. Honestly, those have been my favorite bashers that I've had. Have been the Granite and the Big Rock's been my favorite.
Yeah.
But the Granite, especially the new one. So I had the original ones, the
Yeah.
3S BLX that were like orange and black or whatever, was so good. Whatever they did with these new tires, I just keep blowing tires off, like just completely exploding them.
Yeah.
Then I'll buy a new set and I'll blow 2 more tires, just doing backflips. They can't take any rotational
Weird
speed. And they literally just blow chunks of the tire off.
Huh.
It's way too thin of a tire.
Yeah.
It like totally killed that whole truck for me. Like I want to love it because it does cool tricks compared to, but yeah. And then putting the Big Rock tires on it.
Yeah.
Just so I'd stop blowing it up.
I still want to get my hands on one of those 7th scale Mojaves. I think those look like fun. Like they're not really for bashing. I'd see doing a lot of like scales looking like stuff, even though it's not a scale truck, but they just look so rad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I could definitely see getting one of those this year. You don't see those very often anymore. Out and about. I don't know why. So
been a minute. Yeah, man, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
My whole thing has changed. We went to mini crawling and crawling stuff, and after we moved, I've just not done as much with the whole bash scene or any of that. I kind of scale bash is what I do now. I got tired of breaking everything and constantly having to fix stuff nonstop. So
movie fans,
scale bashers are kind of my thing now. Just have fun, get out there, jump it, run it good, like run it well, jump it and send it, but trying to land it.
Yeah.
And put them back on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the one I just got? I was that Losi, the Baja Ray.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to like it because of the battery compartment is just garbage, like worst design ever in my opinion.
Yeah.
All those hidden battery compartments.
Oh, yeah.
A pain to put batteries in and out.
Yep.
And I still don't love it, and I've refused to mess around with it. So I run it on 2S because I don't feel like you got to go in and change everything up. Not even that. You got to just remove pieces in order to fit a 3S in there. I'm like,
on the new one?
You didn't have to do that when you had Velcro stuff in before. You just Velcroed it in.
Yeah.
Look at how many different sizes of batteries I can run.
Yep.
Like, so I kind of am an old man about that kind of stuff now. Like, I don't think I want to live in a world where you have to remove pieces to put a 3S battery in. So I just run a 2S. I'm just like, screw it. Like, but
Yeah.
it makes me keep it scale. Anything more, and you're just gonna get stupid with it.
Yeah.
They're just not easily repairable. It's just a fun truck to drive and get cool footage of with the dropout on the rear trailing arms and stuff. So yeah, this just totally changed up my game. I like it when my stuff runs and I can put it away, pull it back out easily, not have to think, oh crap, I broke it.
Yep.
Now what? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So anyway, just different.
Yeah. No, for sure. The
That's
Baja
different.
Ray was always hard to work on too. Like just getting to the axle. Because I locked my rear axle. I mean, it was just like you had to take apart so much stuff to get to it. But it's a cool truck. It looks cool, and scale wise.
Do I still make vids with your alter ego? I haven't in a hot minute. I haven't.
You'll have to do a Christmas special.
Yeah. I haven't been around. So I used to slip into speaking in Southern a whole lot more when it was still fresh.
You did.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen as easily now.
You're
So I have to really think about it.
You're a Yankee now, right?
I'm a
You're
Yankee
north.
now. We're much more northern. Say can and oh, that just happened. Yeah, no. We say yeah, no a lot too to things. Like when you want to say no to something, you say yeah first. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tuesdays till Christmas to get our list squared away.
Yeah.
5 Tuesdays, Tony. Are you ready?
All right.
You better get some Christmas lights up on your house. I'm gonna call your wife and be like,
I mean, I can bring it. I still got the stuff, and I can bring it out pretty good if we want to get to it. It's not a big deal to just kind of jump back into it, but it's just not been something I've been doing very often. I still got the hat and everything. It's pretty good. But I sold my sunglasses to my son because he really wanted them, and he's like, "I'll buy your Pit Vipers off you, Dad." And I'm like, "All right." But yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
People want me to do it in person, and that definitely doesn't
Yeah.
It's easier to do it when you're recording it because I usually end up bust out laughing, and we have to cut everything. But yeah, maybe a Christmas special.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But I haven't been going fast enough to even be that character because everything's been crawling. So,
you know what we should do, Tony? Well, we should, because you've got a head start on your side yard there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we over here get ours cleared out, and let's do a Christmas bash. Just me and you. Just
mash them up.
Just
do deliver. We'll do and we'll premiere them on here.
Yeah, well, let's do some freestyles.
Let's do one for Thanksgiving. Oh, you won't have enough time to get your stuff ready.
Yeah, I don't know if I have enough time for that. But we can do one before. We could do one, or I'm not before. I mean, after Thanksgiving, before Christmas.
I just worry about the snow here, so that's why I'm saying Thanksgiving.
You think you're gonna have a white Christmas?
I don't know. We had a white Halloween last year. It snowed.
Yeah,
Halloween last year. It's getting cold. Like today, I looked up at the sky. I'm like, those are winter clouds, like the full coverage clouds.
Yeah, pillowy clouds. They look like snow. Yeah, we got snow on our hilltops out here.
Yeah,
so it's nice seeing the snow.
Well, I'll bring them back. I know it was always a favorite of people.
Let's do a Christmas one.
I haven't had any motivation to even make videos.
Yeah.
I mean, how long? It's been a month since I've posted a video.
I'm in the same boat.
I've been doing Instagram videos, but not YouTube.
Yeah.
A couple things killed it. The Traxxas thing, but also YouTube changed up and going to the shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
Just stole a lot.
Yeah.
The
whole game changed a lot when it comes to all the socials. So
yeah, it just kind of sucked a lot of the wind out of my sails. Haven't had a ton of desire to even make them. So I've also been working stupid hours. So,
well, and it doesn't help that it today I picked up my daughter from school and it felt dark. Oh, dude, it felt dark. I was like, I mean, we got a lot of cloud cover, but I was like, what is this? So,
yep. Yeah. But
Maybe that,
I
yeah.
can do, there's a lot of crawling videos I can do up at the shop, up at Reaction. I can get back in and talk about all the mini stuff. So there's videos to be made. I mean, I could just jump in and start making them, on the weekly again
Yeah.
if I wanted. But yeah,
I
I
think we
mean,
should.
I just ran hard for like 10 years doing it. And
Yeah.
has it been 10 years? About 10 years, yeah.
That's
Ish.
crazy.
Eight to 10. I don't know. I
Wow.
don't remember when I started. I think it was 2014.
Yeah. I think I was
So I think it'll be 10
17.
years. So
That's crazy.
it was a good run. But like now, again, my kids are getting older.
Hmm.
I'm enjoying stuff that they're into. So I'm not like,
Yep.
hey, let me just spend my whole evening editing and uploading and doing all this stuff
Well,
online. Like I've got
mm,
such a social life right now, and with people around me that it's sucking my time up. Like,
and I feel like I'm like we're getting a little older. Where before I'd be like, I'm just gonna go out and edit the video after everyone goes to bed, and stay up for a couple more hours doing that. Nope, can't
yeah,
do it anymore. I'm
yeah,
like, I'm like, no way, man. I get so tired. And I'm like, this is pointless. I'm going to bed. So,
yeah.
yep.
I got some new stuff I'm working on. I'm doing a video for a company right now. And then I've got some videos to do, but yeah, I turn down anything that's come my way. I just say sorry.
Yeah.
Like I just I don't want to be tied to somebody's schedule on it.
Hmm.
Like that was the big thing is like, no, I'm not chasing down these deadlines. Like I've got other priorities, family, work, whatever. Like this is no longer like, it's like, oh, you're working for yourself. You're doing YouTube. I'm like, no, you're really working. You're a slave to the deadlines of all these companies. Like,
Yep.
and for
Yep.
not much money, like for the amount of time you put in, unless you
Right.
somehow sell a bunch through affiliate links or whatever, like
Right.
when
Right.
you really look at the payoff on a video for the amount of time that you spend on it, for somebody
It's
like
not
my
there.
channel, it's very little. So,
Yeah.
but that's not the reason I was doing it either. So, but it was about the hobby and helping spread the hobby. And there's a bajillion people out there doing an awesome job with it now.
Hmm.
I kind of feel like Fred Jones part two, Ben Folds.
Yeah.
You get off the train, someone else gets on and just keeps moving. Like,
Yep.
oh, thanks, Nick. No shave November going on here. I will
Yeah.
probably trim it up very shortly after November.
See, I can't grow a mustache. You can barely see. It's like it's coming. It's almost there.
Yeah. I'm not shaving, but I am trimming when it starts going under and curling under
Oh
my
yeah.
lip. I am getting rid of that.
Yeah.
Or if
Yeah.
it like curls up and goes up my nose and it's tickling me, I'll trim those off with scissors. But yeah, not shaving.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of just I haven't seen Aussie RC playing on Voss in a while, so I just let him know kind of where things are. But
Hmm.
I still love RC cars. I still love the fun for me and the reason I'm not doing a lot of videos is I just like going and hanging out with the people now when I go.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
don't want to always have to pull out my phone and spend the whole time talking to
That's
it or to whatever. Like I want to be in the
so,
moment. I was a
yeah.
video guy for 20 some years,
Yeah.
just filming everything for work. And it's like you experience everything through this little screen. And I'm like, man, I'm tired of that. Like, I just want to be in the
Hmm.
moment. And so I go to concerts now. I don't pull out. I might, for my favorite song, get like a
Yeah.
15-second snapshot of it just to
Yeah.
post. But
Yep.
I'm not going to sit there holding my phone up the whole concert like some of these people do anymore. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
like you're in the moment. Just be in the
That.
moment.
Yeah. That's
So,
crazy. That's crazy. Like for he's asking how I do it, taking the video and stuff. So honestly, in the last like 2 weeks that we've been doing the racing and the girl team and the rentals and all that kind of stuff, I am done. And I'm like, I didn't get any video. I didn't get any pictures. Like it drives me like, and I'm like, I really want to. And so I started saying, okay, I was talking to Olivia about it. I was like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick out maybe one or two girls on the team per race. And we're going to video their race and then we're gonna look at their race lines and critique it at the track on the iPad. You know what I mean? And so that way we can like, at least I'll get some video in and all that. But it's like those videos that I got of the table and all that. That's like split second stuff. Like that's, oh, I'll
Yeah.
take my phone out. But I've been so into it that I haven't even pulled out the phone very much. Like,
Yeah.
or the camera. Like I had the camera sitting on my pit station, never opened it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, "Ugh."
Well, and it's also one of those things there too. Like you realize like how meaningless a lot of all of this is. Like when not even for us. Like I think some of what we're doing is helpful to people.
Sure.
But you see that what people are actually there to watch is a girl that's just like to whatever like soundbite
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
put it to,
Yeah.
but like everybody's
yeah.
doing the same soundbite,
Yeah.
doing these reactions and putting little text things on them. Like
I know.
people watch in the thousands of whatever, and so part of it's the vanity of doing it. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I
Yeah.
sit and I tell people and talk to the camera and do all this, so like I'm not any better. But then I start realizing like how ridiculous is all of this, like, and all of these
Yeah.
kids are growing up just thinking they have to film every single thing that they got. Now you're on my IG feed.
Yep.
So yeah, the ridiculous stuff that just gets all the views, and you're like, really, people? This is what people want to come on and see. Like, all right, I'll take the cat videos, like cats doing stupid stuff. But yeah, it's crazy, crazy.
Yep, I hear you.
But yeah,
all right.
Oh yeah,
RC,
Squirrel RC, Ultimate RC,
RC.
RC Militia. You know all the OG guys, Movie Man.
Yep.
Although Squirrel RC left me a pretty negative review on my podcast on iTunes.
What?
I think it was that Squirrel RC.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, are you gonna hit the end button? Thank you guys again. Squirrel OD. Thank you again, guys. Thank you all you guys that helped out with the
don't
team
bring
stuff.
up that squirrel. It makes me sad.
Oh yeah.